Yeah, we'll see if we can cover this entire series. Hopefully we can. I would think we can. But you know how Human vs. Undead is. It can last 6 minutes. It can last 40 minutes. It's very hard to predict. Like a tennis match. So far, we see that it is a 2-base play. Sock going for level 2. Instant harass. Not instant, but you know, level 2 harass. Not creeping up for level 3. Not going for an expansion himself. Which oftentimes results in these pendulum attacks. Top, bottom. Who cancels the other expansion better and longer and faster and stronger, etc. Oh, nuke. But there was the potion that he just found at the Tuskars. Nicely going back and forth here. But Expo, not started yet. He has the resource now. But when footmen are around, when Archmage is roaming, going for Boot Staff, you don't want to expand. It's a little bit of a stalemate. Sock wants to hang around. He is tacking. And now 120 also realizes that this harass maybe lasted a little bit too long. There's definitely some psychological warfare involved. One trying to fake out the other. Guys are discussing in chat that the Tyson versus Paul fight sucked. What a surprise, huh? Who would have thought? When an amateur boxer is fighting a 70-year-old man. What a surprise. And yet you all fell for it, stayed up for it. Oh, we got the double deny indicator now because it's in Warcraft and it's on the maps. True. Might have to delete that from maps. But yeah, I do get my Lich 1 base. It's a little different than what I wanted to see. And Sock going for rifles. Look at this. This worked out really well. For Starbuck versus Happy in Dubai. Let's see if Sock is emulating that.
A player's forces are under attack. Player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Archmage has to catch up in some levels. Lich with level 4 should be able to deal with the 1 base quite well, no? I would think. This is wait, is it tier 2 expanding? Oh! Interesting approach.
Player's forces are under attack.
And 120 still has the 6th Acolyte, so it's not unreasonable to think that he could counter expand as well. Oh, he dies now. So 1-0 is on a timer. That expo must be prevented at all costs.
A player's forces are under attack.
And if you suck... Oh, he's pulling back. Now that it's scouted, he's pulling back. So he wanted... He wanted to expand, I'm fairly sure. Now that 1-0 scouted it so quick, he pulls him back, which is another feint. But if he sticks with the rifles and the cast, he has to go tier 3 at some point. Or for towers. He now sends the workers back. This is a little odd. These two people trying to outsmart and counter each other. Oh, Mountain King dead. That's not great. 1-0 is in great shape today, isn't he? And if you want to defend an expansion without your second hero and without your damage dealing units, that is a little bit of a problem. Ghouls come in, tier 3 is ready. Wonder if we see a third hero here right now, but the resources are a little bit short. So the positioning by Sock is good to prevent exactly that, even though we also saw a bit of Crypto third recently. Oh, 1-0, what's he doing? Lich has a potion. Is safe. Don't want to use it here.
A player's forces are under attack.
So... Can you stay on tier 2? Just mass? I don't think so. I'm not sure if this expo is working, to be honest. We're getting destroyers pretty much now. Rifles are falling left and right.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't see how he can hold this. Dark Ranger out. Wonderful against spells, of course. Wonderful against Rifles Footmen. Turns them into skeletons. Just gotta be careful to not lose the Lich. But here's the potion. That was to be expected. Ah! Arrow! The pick block! Oh, unfortunate. I think Sock has to tap out here soon. But 1-0, where's his army actually? Oh, sorry, I take that back. 1-0 has very little outside his heroes, but it's Undead heroes, so maybe that's enough. I don't think it's enough to break the expo though, so recovery should be a lot easier for Sock. Is Sock just fine? Even he lost the Mountain King? Ah, the 1 minute on the Mountain King truly hurts. Nah, he's not fine. Sock is trying to save these rifles. Splits them left, top, right, everywhere. The pick again! Oh my god, that got punished now for always standing in the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
It feels like 1-0 is playing a game of whack-a-mole, and he's pretty good at that. But yeah, he needs to crush this expo. Sock is already lining up 700 gold. And a second Rax. Just spend, Sock. Spend! He was frenzied. Will Sock crumble under the pressure? Or can he escape one more time and spend his gold? He cannot! 1-0 wins 5 maps in a row here. That is pretty impressive, I gotta say. First against Moon, then against Labby. Oh, not in a row necessarily, but he wins 5 maps in this competition and takes the 1-0 off of Suck. Quite nice, I gotta say. He's in good shape. So this is probably the last map of the China-Korea that we can cast before DWCC. So hype, so hype, so hype. Foggy in great shape. Jens in great shape. Happy in great shape. Starbuck is a killer. Dice performing well and Sonic also in a long time high. These guys are definitely stepping it up. Takes too long to get a critical mass of rifles. Yeah, I think this early game was heavily disrupted anyway. I can't connect to flow. Oh no! This is odd. Trying to restart, trying to fix. Connection, better. Want to give a shout out, by the way, to the War3 Champions people. I haven't had the case in a long time that Flow TV games are disappearing when they aren't supposed to disappear. Are games on War3 Champions? Yes. I don't think KK can use the patch so far. Which is, again, a great reason to support the people of War3 Champions, because it took them 2 hours. And that was it to apply the new patch. So good. They're so good. These guys are so good and so dedicated. I love every single one of the War3 Champions people. Nice! Thank you very much. Glad to see this update. Indeed, there's some good stuff in there. Good stuff, good start. Doesn't mean that everything is great, but good stuff, good start. There are some technical issues that are confusing. Always gets me. Alright, there we go. 20 minutes. Ooh, I really hope they finish before the 20-minute mark. Moon Labby is played on KK. Oh, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize, I apologize. I apologize then. Sorry, my mistake. Schere, scissors. Then, good job. Sock down a map. Left hand side in the blue, 1 to 0, right hand side. After this map, we go into DWCC. Jens versus Foggy, Happy versus Starbuck, Dice versus Sonic. With Carson and I doing the dual cast. Dual cast. Lich first again by 1 to 0. It is the new norm, isn't it? Went from DK to Lich to Crippy to Lich to Crippy and now back again Lich with a little bit of DK in between. How can we destroy KK servers? That's the wrong approach. Collaborating should be the goal, not destroying. Build bridges, not walls.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's what we should do. So this map expansions are a lot easier, so I expect that to happen. Tidehunters, my favorite map in this matchup, I would think. It is so cool. There's so much action, there's so much back and forth. There's oftentimes tech switches. We've seen some crazy tank games recently. I like 3 different creeps at the same time. Expo coming, Expo coming. And now the tug of war begins. Who gets the mine up and who doesn't? Ooh, interesting approach by Sock to go into the main instead of the second base. The team misread. Or is he splitting? Oh, Footman in the main, Archmage to the Expo doing double damage. Ghouls at the same time in the north, preventing an expansion just like Sock does on the right hand side. And he takes Acolyte off the grid. Nicely done. Damn, this is stressful for 120, who's losing an Acolyte and losing the Haunted.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Archmage, this is where he wants to be. This is where he's supposed to be. I've got time. Thank you for the sub. Good luck, have fun. We can't hear Carson. He's not there yet. He's gonna join me for DWCC. Oh, am I so quiet that you think it's a dual cast? No, no, no. That'd be weird. Then I wouldn't have interacted with him at all. Ay, ay, ay. So curious to see how 120 wants to get out of this chokehold. This smells suspiciously like game 3 to me.
A player's forces are under attack.
And just nobody's expanding. Nobody is allowed to get a second base. Lich damage and nukes are obviously helping.
A town is under siege. A player's
We're
forces
trying
are
this
under
against
attack.
Sock, man. Not teching this time. There's action everywhere. Left hand side, right hand side, top, bottom, base, expo. But one thing's for sure, you are not getting an expo up as long as there's the water elemental nearby. Not happening. So the level of multitasking that pros have to display these days,
A player's forces are under attack.
in comparison to like 2 years before, outstanding. So we're fighting for 7 minutes and nobody can get their mine up. We're basically excluding the levels where we started. But now Sock is confident that he can hold this. Let's see if he's right about that. Lich coming, ghouls coming. 1-0 counter aggression is the best defense. And let's see if he's right. Nova hit well. Ghouls doing a fine job. And new ghouls are coming. This is quite an investment. And Archmage, he's not needed in the defense apparently. Bought a little time. Power build makes sure the Town Hall is up. And Archmage is making sure this Haunted is not coming up. No stab though. So this Water Elemental, once it expires, is a big drop in DPS for Sock. And then we'll see if he can hold. Nice micro so far, saving a lot. But Militia are suffering. I mean, they're kind of meant to suffer. Lich level 4. This is what you want to prevent at all costs. The big level 2 Dark Ritual. Nobody is taking still. Tier 1, Tier 1. Ghoul, skeletons against an Arcane Tower. A little bit of repair. Archmage here, Water Elemental trying to come for the rescue. Lich, boom! With another Nova. And that is floodgates open usually. Skeletons, ghouls can all be eaten for cheap for more mana. Just Water Elemental Footman here. One base, Tier 1. We don't need technology. We don't need no education. Leave these kids alone.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I think this Expo is gonna get killed. Mrock2, thank you for the sub. How can Sock salvage this, actually? The Lich is level 5 soon. Oh my god, he's getting so many kills. What an attack by 120. This guy is from another galaxy today. Not the crazy flashy micro plays, to be honest. But strategy, decision making, etc. That's level 5. Ha ha! Okay. We are re-erecting the town hall. We do have 2 base here. This is level 5, tier 1. This is so odd. Wait. Don't tell me Sock gets the cancel. Oh my god. That would save the game, but he has to TP and it's not enough damage and there's more kills. This could be game. This could be the 3-1.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Could get level 6 actually. But nice Arcane Tower. He re-erected this nicely. Tech finally at the 11-minute mark. Mapo 313373. Thank you. Yeah, I see limited chances of Sock to turn this around. But hey, we'll see. There is a tech. He's right ahead in tech, actually. Quick ban! Thank you for the tier 1. So usually human needs a little bit of a lead when it comes to expo and tech timings. He got that expo timing, you got the tech timing. But everything else worries me a little. Could go on for 30 minutes. I love it. So we're finally exploring technology here for Undead and Human. And then there's still a good chance for Sock to win this. We have to leave this game in like round about 5 minutes, so we might not see the end. And we get a little bit of a hype train. Thank you, Quickban. I said this already. Please don't hack 23 months. Hey, wasn't Moon vs. Labby playing today? How come it just 1-0 vs. Labby? We have a DWCC Western qualifier in 6 minutes, so we couldn't broadcast. The other best of 7 didn't line up. And Art Vendley, thank you for 55 months. If the Archmage reaches level 5, Sock has a chance. DK rushing to the Lich rescue. There's more Storm Bolts. Oh yeah, you had to sidestep here to get closer to the DK. Wait, it's not enough. Is it enough? We have an Invo Potion. Needs damage. Gets the coil though. Perfect arrival. Randale Ralph, thank you for the 10. Yeah, I got a feeling we won't be able to see the end of this match, guys. You'll hate me for it. I do have obligations, though. And I can say this many times, and people will still be outraged when the moment comes. was watching that. A push shortly before tier 3. A bit odd, but it is doing damage. Boom, sacrifice. I don't know if that fiend block was on purpose actually. 2 fiends down in no time. So maybe he thought he can get the tier 3 upgrades while the push is still running. Oh, so much mana now. So much mana now with level 3 death pack. Dark Ritual. Spam this head to nerf the undead. And there is no Arcane Tower, man. He can spam the Novas until the end of days. Sock waiting for the tier 3. Waiting for the knights, waiting for... Oh, Gyro doesn't actually need it. And yeah, he's trying to get an orb with the Crypt Lord. Could have gone backpack, but hey. Invo potion on the Mountain King necessary. Both are losing so much, but 1-0 still ahead. That Sock has to use the Shredder for the defense. But this is comfortable, I would say, for 1-0. Sitting in this pocket, super hard to engage.
Players' forces are under attack.
If the Mountain King falls, is there any way of saving this match for Sock, or will Korea go down 1-3? It looks so good for 1-0 again. If he can recover a little bit here. Tanky Crypt Lord. Nice little impales to buy some time. He actually makes the fiends work today, which is fascinating. Knights are pushing him back here. Mountain King didn't level at all. The Crypt Lord is about to outlevel the Mountain King. What the hell is going on? And all that without destroyers. The Gyros are waiting for their moment, but their moment never comes. He's going for the MK. He might be able to hide in the shadows. Nope. He can hide 6 feet under. And the game is over. Perfectly aligned. 1-0 with the 2-0. Mega impressive. He might get an all kill here. He might get an all kill here. I'm throwing you in a break. Then we go into DWCC. The Dolphin Warcraft Championship Cup is coming. The Western qualifier, the final weekend. We're down to the best 6. And who is the one qualifying for the biggest tournament for the rest of 2024? Be right.